Faster, Kalia! Lizzie shouted as the two sisters sprinted through the forest. They're gaining on us, she panicked. Crunching leaves sounded beneath the feet of their pursuers. The sisters weaved through the timber as a barrage of multicolored balls of energy burst into the trees, blasting the two women with shards of bark and pine needles. Out of breath, they continued their escape, knowing that capture would result in death. I need time to open up the gateway, Lizzie yelled, pulling a baseball-sized black obsidian orb from her coat pocket. Fear gripped Kalia as they approached Crystal Lake. Out of the corner of her eye, the dark silhouettes of men darted between the trees. Hooded shadows discharged streams of light, shooting between the trees and nearly hitting them as they ran. The forest darkened from the oncoming thunderclouds, inhibiting their ability to see. The sounds of war rumbled in the distance, but for Kalia and Lizzie, it no longer mattered. Their only goal was to protect the crying baby wrapped in a shawl upon Kalia's chest. The two women exited the woods, sprinting through a field and stopping at the edge of an expansive lake that mirrored the flashes of the lightning. Calculating the time it took to open the gateway, Kalia unwrapped the shawl from her shoulder. "Lizzie, I need you to take care of my baby," Kalia said firmly, gently placing the small infant into Lizzie's arms. "I will try and fight them off." The calm in Kalia's voice was unsettling. "You can't do it by yourself," Lizzie said, tears pouring down her face. "We don't have time to argue. You need to get my baby away from here." The order was final. As she walked toward the woods, Kalia paused, hesitant to enter the darkness. The full moon had found its way through the thunderclouds, shining on the small patch of grass along the edge of the forest. She glanced back at Lizzie, who was holding the key up to read the inscription, tears sparkling on her cheeks. Then, Kalia vanished into the forest. Lizzie started reading the inscription. Lizzie screamed, quickly sidestepping to her right to avoid the large tree crashing to the ground. A large ball of turquoise fire billowed from the forest canopy. Streaks of red and yellow shot across the blackness of the woods, creating an eerily beautiful display of colors as if watching a fireworks show.